Key mediator Pakistan announced on Saturday that a deal to end the Iran war is closer than ever, with Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif expecting a final agreement within 24 hours. United States President Donald Trump asserted that the memorandum would be signed electronically on Sunday, adding that the strategic Strait of Hormuz would open immediately after signing.
The answer is yes.
However, Iran's Foreign Ministry spokesperson Ismail Baghei stated that while the likelihood of finalizing the deal in the coming days is high, the signing will not happen immediately. An unstable ceasefire has been in place since April 7, following a week where an exchange of fire between Iran, the United States, and Israel threatened to push the region back into full-scale war. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi also expressed optimism, posting online that an agreement has never been closer. The upcoming G7 summit is expected to see further discussions on the sidelines with regional leaders regarding efforts to wind down the war and begin demining the strait to resume maritime shipments. Officials confirmed that the current memorandum under discussion focuses strictly on ending the war, with no discussion of Iran's nuclear program at this stage of the negotiations.
Israel says it has struck and killed 7 Hezbollah officials operating from a tunnel in southern Lebanon, after the IDF warned Lebanese residents in 24 locations to evacuate their homes immediately and move north. Airstrikes were carried out on the group, who were using the site to store weapons and carry out attacks, according to the Israeli military. Lebanon's state-run national news agency reported airstrikes on Saturday on several villages, including one that killed 2 people. And the Lebanese army says it has withdrawn its troops from a base in a southern Lebanese village after Israeli troops advanced in an area nearby. Attacks by Israel and Hezbollah have continued despite a ceasefire that went into effect on April the 17th.
Swiss citizens go to the polls on Sunday to vote on a popular initiative proposed by the right-wing Swiss People's Party (SVP), the largest in parliament, to cap the national population at below 10 million until 2050. The referendum, put forward after securing the required 100,000 signatures, comes as approximately 27% of Swiss residents are not citizens, following years of immigration driven by a strong labor market. Calling it a sustainability initiative, the SVP argues that uncontrolled immigration causes the country to grow too quickly, putting an unbearable strain on housing, schools, and transport. If the population exceeds 9.5 million, the initiative would force Parliament to restrict asylum and family reunification, while hitting a 10 million threshold would require terminating free movement agreement with the European Union. The collective government and major business groups have recommended rejecting the proposal, warning it would harm the economy, hurt national prosperity, and jeopardize vital European security pacts. The opening week of the FIFA World Cup produced major surprises and intense celebrations across the tournament groups on Saturday. The latest action in Group D saw Australia secure a clinical 2-0 victory over Turkey in Vancouver, British Columbia. Goals from Nestroy Irankunda and Craig Metcalf put the Aussies at the top of the group standings early in the tournament, while Turkey drops to second place. Passionate fans from both nations took to the streets of the Canadian city to wave flags and show their national pride. Meanwhile, in Group C, Scotland claimed a historic 1-0 victory over Haiti at the Gillette Stadium near Boston. A first-half strike from John McGinn gave the Scots their first World Cup win since 1990, driving the massive travelling Tartan Army supporters into a frenzy inside the stadium. The result put Scotland at the top of their group after favourites Brazil and Morocco fought out a pulsating 1-1 draw earlier in the day. Thousands of Brazilian supporters filled Rio de Janeiro's iconic Copacabana beach to watch that high-profile match on giant public screens, celebrating a first-half equaliser from Vinicius Jr. Over in Group B, one of the biggest shocks of the week took place as heavily favoured Switzerland was held to a dramatic 1-1 draw by Qatar. The Swiss appeared headed for victory after taking an early first-half lead, but a powerful 95th minute header from Bolem Koki secured Qatar's first-ever World Cup point.